Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti and you can find me on the web at onebodywm.com, and my other links are listed below. So this morning I received a channeled message from my guides. And first let me clarify who my guides are. I work very closely with the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels, and my ancestors. So this is where I receive the majority of my information. Of course, I also get guidance from my higher self, my oversoul, but I know that I work closely with these beings, if you will, these entities, these positive entities, these energies, because that has been directly channeled to me via angel numbers and other signs and synchronicities. So I know exactly who I am receiving this information from. So most of the channels that I get, maybe all of them, are connected to life experiences that I've had or that I'm currently going through. And this message about being the observer has been coming up for the past couple of days. And so I asked for clarity because there's lots of explanations out there about what being the observer, being the witness means. And I started to get a lot of visualizations of animals, animal totems, animal spirit guides, a bear, a raven, a rabbit, a rat. I've seen crows and eagles. And so I thought that was very interesting. And it takes us some time to unpack these messages when we get them. And so as I'm thinking about this channel and trying to extract the messages, one of the things I realized that animals do, all wild animals and domestic really have in common is that they watch. They actually watch. Before they react, before they respond, they actually spend, most animals, the majority of their time watching and observing. They're not necessarily getting emotionally attached right away to a situation. They're just trying to figure out what it is that they're dealing with and how they should respond or react. So that's one of the things that these animal totems had in common. And of course, there's different meanings for each of these animals. And I won't go into that in this video because I feel like a lot of that could be personal for me, but I wanted to share this portion of it with you. And to me, that's something that we could embody more of, is just watching, just being the observer. I remember a story that Wayne Dyer told when he was living in the orphanage with his foster parent, his mother, and they were planting a garden, and she gave him some tomato seeds and said, put these in the ground. And in the fall, I believe, or whenever it is that tomatoes grow and they're ready to be harvested, you'll see the tomatoes. And he describes not being able to understand what she meant. How can this little seed, which is full of dust and everything else, grow into this huge tomato plant in a matter of months? And he kept asking her over and over, and she kept saying, just watch, just watch. And to me, that is a good metaphor, if you will, of what it means to be the observer. Just watch. And don't allow yourself, to the best of your ability, to get caught up in the drama, in the tug and pull and push of what it is I should do in this situation in regards to my emotional stance. Just kind of noticing what's happening. And especially when it comes to other people. Because remember, if you watch my last video, I mentioned this, that we're all here to have our own personal experience. And so what other people do is what they do. It's a reflection of them. I think that's the second agreement, to not to take anything personal, because nothing anyone ever does is because of you. So I hope this video was helpful in kind of giving a different perspective on what it means to be the observer, more of a practical way of utilizing this spiritual tool. All right. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll speak to you again soon. Namaste.